everyone, welcome back to Bare. I'm Stephanie. Today's video will be my April favorites, and I have my tray full of goodies right here to go over with you. So let's get started. I have been really loving this BB cream. It's from LA Girl. It's the Pro BB cream. My shade is in the color Deep. The texture of this BB cream is fairly thick. It's like a medium thick texture, but it spreads on the skin like a liquid foundation. It's really easy to apply. It blends very well into the skin and it creates like a foundation like flawless appearance. It does not have any type of SPF in it. Fragrance free. I really do like this BB cream, so highly recommend it if you haven't tried it. Again, it's LA Girl's Pro BB cream. Next are some lip products here. This one is by Revlon. It's the Kissable Lip Balm Stick. I use this practically once every single day. It's always in my purse. It's the Kissable Balm Stick in honey. It's so flattering, I feel, on all skin tones. The lips look like not only a balm, it looks like lipstick to me, but it doesn't have that lip gloss feel, which is what I really appreciate. Two other lip glosses that I pretty much now just keep on my vanity for one specific purpose. These two are solely for that center lip highlight. This is the older Super Lustrous and it's called Foiled, number 140. I don't think you can get foiled anymore, but that's okay if it's discontinued because this one you still can. This is from Butter London. This is their Lippy and it's in the color Wag. So Foiled has more of that metallic pink tone, and Butter London has pink in it too, but it also has a little bit of brown and gold mixed in. So it's really great. I have Wag on right now. Just apply it, you know, in the middle of your top lip and then the center of your bottom lip. That's what I only use these for. And it just, the whole idea of just having that center lip highlight is because the light hits right in the middle and it makes your lips appear bigger. No matter what lipstick, whatever lip liner, whatever it happens to be the color, these two specifically go well with everything. So now we're going to move on to some complexion products here. I have been so impressed by this concealer. It's by Anastasia. Now we all know Anastasia for eyebrows. This is the concealer. I am in the color 6.25. Now the texture of this concealer, it reminds me of the ByBare It Cosmetics ByBare concealer. It gives you time to work with it so it doesn't quickly dry and it doesn't cake underneath the eyes. But what's also great about the Anastasia concealer is you can also use it to spot conceal. If you have any type of hyperpigmentation, acne, scarring, that's what I use it for. So I go ahead and just mix some of this concealer on top of it, blend it in, and it really helps cover up that mark. You can either set loose or press powder on top of this. Whatever you put on top of this will not cake. So again, that is the Anastasia concealer, and there's no fancy name, it just says concealer. This is the NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour Kit, and mine is in the color Deep. Now with the reviews out there, with this particular product, I feel you either love it or you hate it. I am part of the Love It Club. And I think this is just a perfect example of how products just work differently with different people. Someone might have a different technique that works for them and they love it. In my case, this kit is absolutely perfect for me. This is usually always compared to the MAC Corrector 2. Looks the same with the 6 pans and everything, but I prefer this one. Now this first color here, this is what I use as underneath my brows. So if I have any stray hairs I want to cover up, I just basically apply it underneath my brows to go ahead and clean that up and smooth it out. The second color here, this one is actually my own skin tone color. So I can apply number 2 underneath my eyes, kind of warm it on my fingers just a little bit. It's a waxier texture, but that means you need to kind of warm it up a little bit on your hand, and then I go ahead and press it into my skin. I think that's probably why some people are hating this is, you know, I think it works better when you kind of warm it up with your own natural heat. This third one here is a lighter shade of number 1. Can apply this entire concealer all over my lid to just cancel out, make everything a flat surface, and then I can go ahead with my eyeshadow colors. This shade is perfect for that, and everything, you know, the powder just sticks and it's true to color. It's a really good, this is a really great color. Now this dark shade on here, this I use strictly for contouring as my cream contour. Directly apply it onto where I'm trying to contour. I get my brush or my beauty blender and it just blends right into the skin. Yellow down here, this is just really a brightener. So what I would do is I just use that as my highlight. So I would use it in exactly how I would apply my regular type of highlighting concealer. Then I would apply a highlighting powder on top of that. So that's how I use the yellow shade in here. And the last shade, this one gets a lot of use as well. Deeper dark peach color. And this is perfect for a correcting color. So for us with deeper skin tones, especially if you're like my skin tone, warm golden undertones, we need that dark peach color to correct any darkness on our face. So I apply this shade strictly underneath my eyes in the inner corner area, and I bring it all the way out with my brush. For all 6 pans I have used, it's been working great for me. I absolutely love it. You can't beat the price. Now we're going to move to a little bit of brightening products here. This is by NYX and it's the HD Photogenic Concealer. Now this is a lighter shade, so this is in the shade Tan. I brought out my NARS Creamy Concealer, the Radiant one, to kind of just show how similar they are. I use both. I stopped using the NARS because I'm almost done with this and I want to use it up. The consistency of it is very close. If NARS is not in your budget and you want something to kind of give you a similar effect, but again, keep in mind you're not going to have as much brightening effects in the NYX as you will in the NARS, then the NYX is where to go. It blends right in, it produces a nice effect, and then I put my brightening powder on top. So I just wanted to, kind of throw in the NARS real quick to kind of tell you, they're very similar as far as if you are close to my skin tone and you didn't really know which one to get. The NYX is good as far as that drugstore option. Contouring. Now this is a pressed powder. This is from Black Radiance and this is their pressed powder. But I use it as my contour powder. This is in Rich Mahogany. So look at how beautiful and deep that is. Everything that I have been talking about with the exception of, well, the removing products I'm going to be talking about. I'm actually wearing everything today. So usually like in my thumbnail and so forth, this is what I've been using to contour with. It's all matte. It's easy to blend. It is such a gorgeous, rich color just to really create that depth, to create those shadows that we need in the deeper skin. I mean, it's just fabulous. The packaging, is very flimsy. It's nothing, special about it. But I mean, it does keep the cost low. If the product works and the color is beautiful, I could care less about the packaging or the brand. So been using that up, and this is something that I'm going to continue to use. It is a fabulous pressed powder to use as a contour. This is Benefit's Their Real Eye Makeup Remover. This makeup remover gets a lot of grief because it is a lotion type version. I have no problem with it. I don't apply it with a cotton ball, which is what some people have been doing. That's probably why they don't like it. I just apply it directly on my finger. So it is a lotion consistency, and I just apply it on with 2 fingers. Put some on my fingers, go in with my eyes, swipe down 3 times, and all of the eye makeup is down on your cheek. I mean, it just comes off like a breeze. It does take off waterproof makeup. It takes off waterproof mascara, and of course, Benefit's hard to remove mascaras as well. So been loving that, and this is definitely something I can continue repurchasing in the future too. It's the Alba Botanical Un-Petroleum Multi-Purpose Jelly, and it does soothe and it moisturizes and it softens the skin. This is actually apparently 100% vegetarian ingredients, so it's like petroleum jelly but without all the bad stuff in it that's bad for your skin to absorb. The first ingredient is castor seed oil, and I remember growing up as a kid, I mean, I always had to drink a spoonful of castor oil. But what I noticed is I had the best looking eyelashes of any person I could remember in school. So If anything, that was actually a good thing that my mom had us do that. So I would just, you know, take a little bit amount and then start press it, just, you know, very lightly press it on my top and my bottom lashes, and then I comb it through on my eyebrows and go to bed. And I actually have noticed, especially my bottom lashes have gotten, you know, a little bit longer, and it just softens and it really does condition, you know, the hair, the lashes, and my brows. So I'm kind of, you know, I'm using it for other multiple purposes. So now I'm using it in conjunction with my beauty routine, and I really do like it. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. If you do kind of have some sort of skin conditions, this is a great jelly to put on your, you know, dry patches you might have on your skin. But also, you know, try it on your eyebrows, try it on your lashes too. I think it conditions them and it helps them grow too, thanks to that good old castor oil. Those are all my favorites for the month of April. What have you been using up in the prior month, or even this month for May, that you have been just loving to death? I would love to know. Please go ahead and leave that information for me down in a comment. Thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day or evening. And as always, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye. Hoping for the shade to be as intense as what it says right here as far as being dark chocolate.